Hello, hello, and hey, 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 Internet people. It's me, Chef Lethal, here with episode number 26 on the DNS Techpack. And guys, I hope you're doing okay. You know what? No. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to be the first YouTuber to not say, how are you guys doing? Instead, I'm going to say, I hope you're doing alright. Because that's really... Nobody ever comments, I'm doing okay. So, I don't care. I hope you're doing alright. So here's the deal, guys. A lot of time has passed since the last episode that I recorded, episode 25. And what you may remember from that episode, I haven't even edited it yet at the time of recording this. What you may remember is the feeling of complete and utter rage, and derpiness, and possible stupidity. So, I'm going to show you. God dang it. I'm going to take this opportunity to show you that I am not dumb. In fact, that I was able to figure these things out. And that everything is going to be fine. Okay? Okay. First, let's liquefy these guys, and then let's jump back up here. Now, I warn you that my system that I have set up is very probably inefficient. It's not ideal yet, but I think I've laid a good foundation to where I'll be able to upgrade in the future. First thing, I've already started to disassemble this, but I've had to rearrange some of my machines. I've added new machines. Just trying to get this portion of the room more organized. And my original thought was that I would put, like all the pulverizers over there, or all the thermal expansion machines over here, and segregate. At this point, I don't really care. I'm not even really going to be looking at them. They're here just for automation. So I added in a sag mill. I don't think I have any recipes for that yet, but I added in an alloy smelter, which has a bunch of recipes already, I think. Or no, the alloy smelter was already here. I have no idea. Anyway, I definitely added in the cyanide reprocessor, which should be taking any cyanide that I have in the system and automatically putting it into plutonium, which I have 637 of, because my power situation has become very dire, and we're going to have to do a mega upgrade very soon. So, why isn't this working? That's output. Oh, I never set the input on this thing. That's smart. I'm playing around with automation. There we go. So anytime I get any ferrous ore, it's going to automatically go into the pulverizer, and it's going to automatically get smelted. Now, I'm doing it this way so that I can get the shiny dust, which is going to automatically get sucked up in the import bus, and then immediately redstone furnaced. So if you look here, I've got pulverized shiny metal will automatically be joined right in there, so I can have ingots. So then I can use the alloy smelter to make andirium if I need to. I have a gas burning generator over here that is completely filled up, but I've got part of a system here, I guess, for what used to be tripling. And here we go, guys. Here is the subject of complete discontent and just disorganization. I'm going to try to make the best out of it here. I'm going to look down first and tell you that I'm going to do my best to explain everything that's going on, so that if you don't know, you can follow along, because I have a little bit of a better idea now than I did when I started this whole process. So, look at this monster. This is insane. So many resources. So many resources went into this. Insane. So the 5 times ore processing really starts here. Am I right? Actually, it starts here. I've got 4 chemical oxidizers. with import bus, export buses from the ME system. So anytime I get any sulfur, it automatically will get oxidized, right? So this becomes sulfur dioxide. And I'm using gases or tanks here as buffers just in case I need them, but I'm not really needing them. So sulfur dioxide gets pumped out of this here line and goes over here and goes into these chemical infusers where I have sulfur dioxide on one side and oxygen on the other, becoming sulfur trioxide. So it does start here with the electrolytic separators, using the oxygen to create hydrogen trioxide, which is going into this tank. And I have not filled this out, because over here I should be having hydrogen trioxide plus water vapor becomes sulfuric acid. Now I've got these rotary condensators over here that are creating water vapor from an ender tank I have down right there. All of these should be set the correct way. It's just all of these tanks are full. All these tanks I thought were full. Oh, I don't have any power going up this line. I'm not done. I have not finished. So let me jump out real quick, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, so much trial and error, so much learning. I felt so bad that I put last episode out. The last two episodes really were just terrible, I think, and I need to do so much work. I need energetic stuff. Let's make 20. That's actually probably gonna take a while. What did I hear? Will this go quickly, I hope? Well, while I'm waiting for the energetic alloy to smelt, I went ahead and grabbed all of these are advanced pressurized tubes. So it's like the middle of the ground tube from Mechanism. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go like this, and go like this, and then that should connect there. So now this should continue. Oh yeah, sulfur trioxide, trioxide. And that's creating sulfuric acid, so that's going to fill up these tanks, which then get pumped over to these chemical dissolution chambers, which this is where the ore goes. So I have export buses here that have not been configured yet because I'm not quite ready to get it going. But this is where the system is pulling. So I've got ME conduit back here pulling in from the system outside of the compact machine. And so I'm going to set up each one of these. Obviously, I've got 4 of them. So I'm going to set up each one of them a little bit differently. So like this one may be just iron because I've got so much iron. And this one might be, well, I don't know. I don't actually know how I'm going to do it. But it's going to be set up in such a way because it can't intermingle resources. So maybe I'll figure it out. So then I've got 2 injection factories, advanced, so the intermediate, again, advanced injection factory, which is getting pumped, a pump of hydrogen chloride. So I'm using the oxygen, or the hydrogen, excuse me, from over here. And I gotta make sure all of these are on dumping excess, because you never know. Really? Oh, that's full, huh? Really? Dumping excess. I mean, I don't really need it to run. Whatever. So that's running. Dumping excess. So all of this, I've got 2 more electrolytic separators here hooked up to my brine. So the brine separates into sodium and hydrogen, or excuse me, chlorine, which I have going into tanks. And so then the chlorine goes into the chemical infuser with that hydrogen from over here, the electrolytic separator, going into hydrogen chloride, which if you follow this chain over, comes over here into the injecting factory. So the byproduct of this chemical washing, which I feel like I'm missing a step, just becomes, hold on a second. Okay, so the internet is a beautiful and wonderful thing, and I need to make chemical crystallizers. How I missed that step, I have no idea, but I want to make 4 of them, so I need 8 gas tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those all just dumped for some reason. Alright, I'll meet you right back as soon as I craft these guys up. Okay, so I just finished crafting these guys, obviously because I'm placing them. And from what I've read, they are one of the only machines that are fixed. Although, yeah, no, so gas from that side, output. Yes, so this is going to output, it'll make a lot more sense once this machine is actually running. But I want output on that, and energy will probably be going up the back as well. Yeah, these do have energy. They don't have, what don't they have? What didn't have energy? That has energy, and that has energy. These guys didn't have energy. For some reason, somehow, no energy was had. I wonder if I could just go like this. Do you have energy? Do you need energy? Using needed. Well, it doesn't have room to... Yes, it does. What if I do like that? It does have to go out the back. Guess what? That's cool. Boop. I do need more conduit though. But anyway, so now I'm actually... So this is now fixed. So that's going to go like that. And... so I wonder if I could just go like that and then have it into auto sort, because Ender IO is pretty smart. So let me go out here again, and we're back. So now let's configure those to be insert, and all of these should be extract, no signal. Oops. There we go. Extract, no signal. Extract, no signal. I wish I could make that the default. Like, I don't want signal activated stuff. Okay, let's jump up here. And I said that these machines need power. I'll take this. And then I need 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my power situation is ridiculous. So I think between now and next episode, I'm going to upgrade my power situation pretty significantly. But I'm not really going to show it because you guys have already seen it. It's really nothing new. So we've got injection, and then purifying, and then crushing. And then, this is the cool part, we're so close. We're so close to 5 times ore processing. So it goes crushing and then enriching. If my memory serves me, yeah, basic enriching. Hold on. Yep. So I'm going to take this enriching chamber and the smelting factory. And oh my god, this is exciting. So let's clear this out. So I need these. Nope. First, I want the enriching factory. I want 2 advanced enriching factories. So I need 8 of these babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make 8 more of those. So here, I already had the basic enriching factor. So I need enrichment chamber, which I should be able to make no problem. Right, enrichment chamber, enrichment factory, and then advanced enrichment thingamajig. Awesome. And then, wait a minute. What? Advanced smelting? No! I mean, I wanted that, but I need the enriching. There, enriching. Dang it. Making me do things I'm not ready for. So I already have one advanced smelting, so for this I need an energized smelter. And then I need the basic smelting factory. Wait. Shoot. I need the basic smelting factory. Just that. Cool. And then for the advanced, we just go like that. And wouldn't you know, I need more conduit. Luckily, I made a craft for it while I was away. And that should go pretty quick. Great. So let's jump back in the machine. Actually, let's try it out. Shall we? Oh yes, I say we shall. This will be interesting. If this works, like, I'll be elated. Elated. I bet you haven't heard that word in a long time. So it's gonna go enriching, right? Yep. So it goes enriching. That's not what that is. Enriching, and then the smelting. So just need to do a quick configure, make sure that's on output, and on this side, this is going to be on input, and output, auto eject, make sure that's off. Energy out the back, nothing up top. Energy out the back, input, output on this side. Make sure that's set to nothing and that's set to nothing. And then over here, make sure that is set to output. Make sure that's nothing. Energy and none. And the same for this guy. Output, input, energy on the back. Oh my gosh, are we ready to do this thing? I think we might be ready to do this thing. So if we throw conduit on all of that, and then go like this. Oh my god, that was the exact amount too. So all of this should have power now, right? Yes, power. Another thing I want to do is I want to turn auto sort on, and that's going to spread out. I think that's a good idea right now. I don't know. We'll find out. And then I can just port this stuff right back into the system over there. Oh man. Are we ready? Are we ready for this jelly? I'm doing this on camera for the first time. I'm so nervous. Let's start at the top. Let's put iron here. Here we go. Iron ore, it automatically grabbed it. It's sucking out the power. It becomes clean ore slurry. It's working. Oh, cool. Look at that thing go. So obviously I'll put some upgrades in this once I get some materials to be able to do so. So it's working. Oh, I'm creating shards. And they're working. Iron crystal. I've got plenty of gas for it. Becomes the iron shard, which should automatically be... Oh, auto eject on. Please? Why aren't you working? What's happening? Output. Why is this stopped? Huh? Because we're out of power. How are you out of power? There's no power going up here. I am an idiot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But it's working. Okay, so it got to here, right? It got to here. Output. Input. That's the next step, isn't it? Hold on. One raw ore. Chemical injection chamber. Hold on. I need this. One raw ore plus sulfuric acid. Hold on. So one raw ore plus sulfuric acid gets you something or other in the chemical dissolution chamber, gives you ore slurry, which goes into ore slurry plus water. In the chemical washer gives you clean ore slurry, which goes into the chemical crystallizer, which becomes crystals. Crystals are then put into a tier 3 setup, into a injection chamber, which is this. And then they go into a purification chamber, which should be this. Yeah. And then it goes into the clumps, go into the crusher. And then that gives you dust, it goes into the enrichment, and then that goes into the energized thing. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm back. I'm back. And we're gonna try this again. So, I need to run power out here. Obviously. So this guy's got power. But you don't. Now you do. You do. And you do. Okay, so now... Oh, shoot. Okay. So now... Why you no power? Probably because I don't have enough power making it out here, which is a big problem. But this can at least be set up. I know there's Ender IO conduits for this. I just prefer to use the ME stuff for it. So there. I said it. And that's connecting all the way over here. So how is that only 4 channels? Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 channels. Okay. Unfortunately, power is not reaching out here. I'm hoping that this will not export until it hits... Oh, you've got power. Oh, but it's not getting... This doesn't have power. Though it should be getting power. It's got conduit on it. So, I do have some major... hold on a second. What is this? Oh wait, I do need that. Like, I don't need this power cable over here. Yeah, you do. It needs to connect. Wow, okay, sorry about that. So that's over here now. Perfect. All this has power. I'm guessing it's not enough to sustain workage, which is not so bueno. So I need to upgrade all of these cables. Yeah, I do. but I at least can show that I'm not a complete derp, right? Right? So can I put redstone in there like some of the other machines? I wonder. Let's try. What am I looking at on this website? Okay, yeah, I need to end this episode. Like, post-haste. But just real quick, let me just try and see if I can kickstart this machine using redstone. If I can, then we can at least see if it'll work. If not, then I have some more troubleshooting to do. Okay, that does work. It is not very efficient. I wouldn't expect it to be, though. So I've got iron slurry, which should be... Hold on. Does this need power to accept? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, so this is accepting iron. This is giving iron. I'm running out of... because okay, so mechanism machines need the power in order to run. It seems silly, but they need the power in order to do the thing that they're supposed to do, even if it's just accepting an item. So this is working. I'm pretty impressed by this, actually. So if I go like this, I'm hoping... Yeah, this isn't going to go well. Uh-oh. Okay. Three, two... Okay, I'm hoping that I'm just going to be able to run a little test here just to make sure. Okay, so we're down to 2, 3. I want to see if it hits 5, will it then export? Because this hasn't moved. 4. See, this will not take redstone. 5. Okay, why is it just sitting here? Input. Can it not be No, I mean, do I need to have a cable? Okay, that's the next step. So let's try this, and then I do have to go. Okay, stop. Can you please? Can you please? Do I have to have, like, let's just say, oh, I don't know, one of you. Do I have to have... I have the conduit on me. There's no point in this. Hold on. On the west side, it's disabled. Because I need you like this. Has power. Why aren't you extracting? I don't know what this part of the GUI means. And I don't know why this is not ejecting. Shard! In a purification chamber. This is a purifying factory. Oh, do I need a gas in the purifying factory? I need oxygen in here. Oh, hell. Do I really need oxygen in there? Oh, man. Hold on, one more minute. Yep, it needs oxygen. So that's okay. I have this set up here. This is not actually receiving any power. This whole thing is very power hungry, very resource intensive, and very dumb. But this is working. Look, 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 look. And what does the crushing factory does not need anything. No. I don't know why it's not auto. 3, 4. Wow. Oh, because that's not set to input. That's why. Always make sure your input is set. Look, we did it. Okay, I have a little bit more work to do to figure out. What the heck is going on. But guys, I think we figured it out. Auto eject on. Oh my god, we have 5 times more processing. Oh my gosh. It's slow, and it's probably very loud. And this isn't getting any power. But that's for another episode. For now, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please keep your comments to a minimum about my derpage because I think I figured it out. Unless you can optimize something that I've got going on right here, um, I'm trying my hardest here. Especially not really knowing anything about mechanism going into this. Oh shoot, this could be a problem as well. See, how can I get? I'm trying to. Okay. Anyway, I'll figure that out off camera. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. You guys are amazing. And yeah. So leave me a comment if you think you can help me out, or give me some good advice about what I have set up here. I think it's pretty ridiculous and crazy, and I love it. And this is a ton of fun to set up, but I know it can be optimized for sure. But I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.